Welcome to this edition of The Lead. I'm Liz Byro. Let's get started. University of Florida health officials urge everybody to get their flu shot this year to limit the spread of the flu with the added threat of the ongoing pandemic. More than 2,000 COVID-19 positive patients were part of a UF study. It found symptoms were less severe in those who had a flu vaccine in the past year compared with those who did not. The coronavirus pandemic is still affecting people's daily lives. The Lead's Clara Calavia has more on how this pandemic might affect the spring semester for the University of Florida.
As the fall semester winds down, the University of Florida and its students are preparing for the spring semester. However, the coronavirus pandemic is still at large. Students and faculty are left wondering whether in-person classes are still a safe and effective option. Last Friday, UF released a schedule of courses for spring 2021, which was made available to students through their ONE.UF account. Through this page, one can filter through classes and check whether the courses are primarily in the classroom, hybrid, or online. Students like Melanie Milanes noticed a surprising amount of in-person classes compared to hybrid or online.
About 4 out of 5 of my classes are being offered in person next semester. And although I was hoping to stay home and take my classes online, I'm going to have to be going to UF and be taking my classes on campus.
City Commissioner Harvey Ward stressed the severity of the pandemic in a protest held on Sunday outside of the president's home.
This isn't about just what happens on campus, is it? No, this spreads throughout our community. Well, it's all over because it's one community. It's not just UF.
In a recent email sent to students, the Vice President of Student Affairs said UF classrooms are being enhanced with high-flex technologies like additional screens and cameras to create a more engaging classroom environment for students both in the classroom and at a distance.
I hope UF follows CDC and state guidelines to make sure that students and all staff are safe, because at the end of the day, we are still in a pandemic and we must take care of our health.
Students and instructors hope to find a balance they're comfortable with for spring 2021. For The Lead, I'm Clara Calavia.
First the swamp, now Felipe's. Bars by Midtown continue to close. The Lead's Rochelle Westervelt has the story from the young adult's perspective.
The pop-in place to populate for many young adults is about to be no more. Grace Snap
I graduated from UF in 2019.
had a rigorous course load.
I was an applied physiology and kinesiology major.
Now she's living the graduate's dream, but she still misses the swamp.
I lived in Jacksonville for this past year, but all of my best friends still live in Gainesville. The thing to do was to come here over the weekends.
And she's bummed her favorite hangout spot, Felipe's, is closing. We spoke to several people in the place who wanted to say their final goodbye. They are nervous residential real estate is taking over. However, Gainesville City Commissioner for District 4, Adrian Hayes Santos, says it can also provide an opportunity for growth.
I'm sad to hear that the business is closing. I've gone there a few times myself, but I think my hope is that it's a good location, and I think we'll hopefully see something new that will thrive in that location.
But still, it's an atmosphere she'll miss.
It's so fun and such a cool environment.
And Knapp says if that happens, she'll come back. For now, the music has stopped. For The Lead, Rochelle Westervelt.
Moving on to entertainment, The Lead's Mariana Larson talks about what you need to know about movies to TV shows.
If you want to take a break from all things related to the election, you can watch the newest episode of The Bachelorette, Thursday at 8 o'clock, to see Claire Crawley's dramatic exit. Crawley decided to leave her role as the lead when she fell in love with one of the contestants, Dale Moss. ABC confirmed that Tayshia Adams will be the newest Bachelorette. Adams is 30 years old and she's from Newport Beach, California. Speaking about love in unconventional times, Songbird is a movie that follows a couple during America's 214th week of lockdown as the pandemic worsens. The movie was directed by Adam Mason and produced by Michael Bay, who chose KJ Apa and Sophia Carson to star in the movie. Apa and Carson's characters fall in love virtually during COVID-23, which infects people's brains. The movie took 17 days to film, according to Entertainment Weekly. Critics of the movie are saying it romanticizes the pandemic and is tone deaf to the current mortality rate in the US. And finally, we pay a tribute to the iconic Scottish actor, Sean Connery, who is best known for his role as James Bond. Connery was 90 years old and died in his home in the Bahamas Saturday. Connery played Bond's character 7 times, more than any other actor. He is also known for his appearances in the 1987 film The Untouchables and 1989's Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That's it for entertainment news. Happy watching. For The Lead, I'm Mariana Larson.
That's it for this edition of The Lead. Make sure to follow us on social media at WUFT News. I'm Liz Byro. Thanks for watching.